Welcome everyone. Logan's here. I'm here. Ryan is totally also here.
It's me, the Ryan. Hello.
It's the real RK. He's seeing this movie with us today and not yesterday at all. Woohoo! Minecraft time. Tickets acquired.
Many hours later.
Man, that was a really crazy movie. Someone should make a video game based on that.
Boy, Nick, do I have a surprise for you. Hello everybody, welcome back. We're back to Minecraft again. And I'm missing water. Why am I missing water? No!
It's water.
Logan, did you plug up a waterfall?
Yeah, it's everywhere up here.
Oh! I made a whole track for it and everything. Okay, it's fine.
I could put it back down in a way that's not so intrusive.
Yeah,
I just needed to plug that up because it was in my way.
Yeah, and okay. Yeah, okay, but as of recording this, the Minecraft movie just came out. It is Friday night. As we are recording this, it is coming out literally noon tomorrow. And my earbud, I do not like my earbuds. They suck because I can. Sorry, I have wireless.
We have
earbuds.
visitors.
You have visitors?
We have visitors in the river.
Visitors from the river?
In the river.
Where are they?
I mean, they're currently heading away from us, but they're over here.
Squid?
If you never mind.
I see squid. Is that? Oh, guys, there's pillagers. Do we want to kill them?
Pillagers.
I think
I don't see why not. Where are they?
Enough. They're right in between us, Nick.
I see them.
I see them too. I'm guessing we both had boats, but just decided not to use them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Boom. Oh, and of course you get the achievement for that. That makes sense. I helped too, but okay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, awesome. Anyway, the Minecraft movie came out today. Nick and Logan.
And we all saw it together. All three of us at the same time.
Saw it together. I definitely did not see it the day before it came out, because I'm cool that way. The movie came out. Does anyone want to go first about it? What are their thoughts?
Where to? Oh yeah. Here's what's really important. Ryan, play the clip from last episode where I said, "Oh hey, what's likely is there will be a post-credits scene."
Hey, spoiler alert, viewers, if you're watching, spoilers. Spoiler alert. Okay. Anyway, you're right about Alex, Nick.
No, yeah. Just play the clip in the video.
No, actually, what's more realistic is there's gonna be a post-credit scene, and they're gonna be like, "Who are you?" And she'll go, "I am Alex."
Oh.
I won, but at what cost?
You won. I mean, I don't think it cost you anything. I mean, I think you just won.
It cost some pain in my soul.
Did you not like it?
I did.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know that I liked it.
I liked it. It was fun.
It was fun. I did enjoy the movie.
So bad.
The
pacing was so bad.
I agree, but also we are just used to longer movies. That is what I would say.
Well, not really. They could have fleshed out a lot more.
Yeah. No, I agree with.
Yeah.
Ryan, come up here real quick.
Okay.
Turn around. The water's being weird.
Oh, I know what to do. There we go.
Do you know what to do?
Yeah, I just fixed it. Okay, bye. Yeah, no, I liked it. Any problem I had with it just went to like, it's a kids movie. I mean, that's basically all in all. That's like
that doesn't excuse.
I should point out
horror storytelling.
Yeah, by all means, the script, like, take away any aspect of it being a movie about Minecraft.
Oh, yeah, no, the script was bad.
Not a very great script.
Yeah, the script wasn't the best. I will agree with that. I don't know. I don't know. Like,
I will say one thing that would improve this movie 100% is if they took out Jason Momoa and the real estate lady. If this movie was just about the brother and sister, I think this movie would have been 10 times better.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, absolutely. I do agree. I feel like I don't know. I'm trying to think, because like even then I'm like I don't know. I like it still. Was it a good movie? Like,
my gut reaction, the first 20 minutes of the movie is, what the heck am I watching? Like, it's marketed as a Minecraft movie. It opens with Steve going to the Minecraft world, and then the next 20 minutes are just people in real world doing people things.
Yeah.
And what little they establish isn't really fleshed out all that much.
Yeah, it, like, while I was watching it, I was thinking of the Jumanji movie, and how, like, that is also a movie where 4 people get brought into this game world. But they go into the game way faster in Jumanji. They spend a lot of time in the real world in this movie.
Yeah, no, there was definitely a lot of spots where you feel like, oh, there's supposed to be build up here that just inevitably just wasn't actually there. Like you could meet up. Sorry, good.
The meetup between the Jason Momoa and the kid. It was supposed to be like this. Oh, these two meet each other and they're bonding or whatever or something. It didn't feel like that at all. It
definitely felt like there were scenes that were scrapped, for sure. I think that's the big part. Like, you can tell, like, oh, they need to get an hour and a half runtime. What can they get rid of to make? Oh my goodness! I'm so sorry. These like the dirt is like 50 decibels louder than everything. There. Sorry, my bad. Anyway, no, there's definitely scenes where there's like, oh, there's supposed to be more here than what actually was. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like there were a lot of scenes where it was like, oh, here's like this character or this group of characters having like a sincere emotional moment, but there wasn't like a ton of payoff for any of them.
Yes.
Like we just watched this like 5 hours ago and I'm already forgetting the scene where it's like, Garrett, you betrayed us. How could you bring us to this diamond stash? And how could you have us detour to this diamond stash instead of blah blah blah? Like it didn't really detour them all that much.
Yeah.
So it didn't really feel like that big of a betrayal.
Yeah.
And the whole "I forgive you," it just felt so brushed off.
No, for sure.
I gotta be honest. So like they broke the weird box thing at the beginning, and they were like, "Oh, you got to get to the Woodland Mansion for it." And by the time the characters got to the Woodland Mansion, I completely forgot what they were looking for.
Yeah.
The second Garrett disappeared, Jason Momoa disappeared from the bridge explosion, I completely forgot about him as a character until he showed up again.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
He just kind of Deus Machina'd his way in, and it was like, oh, there he is.
That's another thing. The movie relies on Deus Ex Machinas way too much.
much like the game when I play, at least. I don't know. No, I can definitely tell that I am I am very much on the defense for this conversation. I don't know. I liked it. Like, was it a good movie?
Don't get me wrong. I
liked
did
it
enjoy
too.
this movie. I had a
I
fun
like
time.
it too, but I'm not using it's a kids movie as an excuse, as a way to excuse the poor writing.
No, of course. No, the writing's horrible. Like, the writing is bad. Like, no, absolutely. Like, I don't know. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I think I was talking.
It could have been a lot better.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I was talking with a friend earlier yesterday when I saw it, and I was like, "Is this a good movie? Would I watch it again? A few times. Would I be on my phone scrolling through TikTok when I watch it? Absolutely." But I don't know. I really liked it. Like, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect, and I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like I should have mentioned earlier. Logan and I accidentally bought tickets to a 3D showing of this movie.
Oh,
so
you
we
got to
watched
see
this whole
all-
thing in 3D.
You got to see the whole action. Wow.
Yeah, we got up close and personal. Oh yeah, how do you feel about the C plot with the lady and the villager?
It was perfect. Like, it wasn't. It was perfect. It was just like, okay, yeah, let's take a break. We've dealt with them for a while. Let's go back to these guys, see how they're doing. I liked it. It was funny.
To
It didn't
clarify where
contribute
I'm
anything.
coming
Hmm.
from, to clarify where I'm coming from with this, I value quality of storytelling over short-term amusement.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, no, I completely understand that.
I can enjoy the movie for its content, but still dislike it for everything else about it.
No, absolutely. No, I completely agree with you. Like, I went in knowing this is not going to be. I just with a lot of movies nowadays, I'm like, okay, I am not going to see a Universal movie for a piece of cinema. I'm going to go to like a Blumhouse production for a piece of cinema. I'm not going to go to Disney or Marvel to see like, oh, this is a really good superhero movie. Like, I'll find it sometimes, but like, I'm not going in thinking I'm going to find a good movie. I think that's it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that was the only way to really enjoy this movie, was to not have high expectations.
Yeah, no, man, I really feel out of place. What I came in prepared with like, oh, I know what I mean and stuff like that. No, what I was going to say, like, I think I finally realized why. Well, I was really hoping you guys liked it a bit more than what the root. I was really hoping you guys. Sorry.
I think we did. I think
Yeah.
it's just very easy to knock it down.
No, absolutely. I found it really, really good.
It's a turn your brain off and enjoy it kind of movie.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah. No,
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to think.
Here, if it'll
It's-
make you feel better, I'll try to point out some things that I like genuinely really enjoyed about this movie.
Wait, real quick.
Yeah.
I was keeping notes of like weird things, like fun little Easter eggs and stuff like that. Is it alright if I say that?
Yeah,
Sure.
go for
So Jeb was in the movie.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Face
Yes,
away
I
from the
really
camera
enjoyed that.
for
I was
2
like-
seconds.
No, it was. I was like, oh, yeah, nice. And then he left. I'm like, okay, yeah, bye. Still not. It was still pretty nice to see that.
He wasn't even facing the camera though.
Yes, no, he wasn't
His
full.
face was
I think it was still. They focused a lot more because like, okay, so I'm going to be, when we talk about this, I'm going to be comparing a lot like the FNAF movie to the Minecraft movie, because the FNAF movie is basically doing the same thing did what the Minecraft movie is trying to do, is trying to make it more of it is a fandom movie and not like an actual like, oh, this is like the FNAF or like the Minecraft movie, which I'm not going to say both of them are like at equal planes. I personally think the FNAF movie did a lot of things better than the Minecraft movie in that category, but I will be using them as a lot for reference. I feel like because what the FNAF movie did, they did a lot of like, oh, boom, you get like a small you get like a few minutes with this one character, like we saw Map Hat, we saw
Oh, I completely forgot Matt Pat was in that movie.
No, I know, right? It's like, it was him, and then I forget it's Corey something. I forget his name. He was the he was the taxi driver with Golden Freddy and Abby. No, but like I feel like they did a lot more. They were more of Easter eggs than actual Jeb was more of an Easter egg than an actual cameo. Instead of like probably the best.
Dan TDM was the other kind of cameo type thing that I remember. I don't know if there was anybody else.
I feel like in the storage unit scene there was a lot more people that were there that we just didn't know, because we kind of aged out a little bit as the more popular ones came in. As the ones now that are popular came in. The Technoblade Easter egg that everybody knows already. Oh yeah, like, so nice. It was it was just like.
I did enjoy that.
Although I can just imagine, like, I don't remember the director's name, but him just talking to Jack Black, okay, so, or, I don't know, maybe Jack Black would, I think Jack Black would know of Technoblade. I don't know, I can just imagine, like, him explaining to the actors, okay, so this really popular...
Enderman. Sorry, an Enderman just teleported right beside me. Go on.
Alright. No, but I was like, the director just explained, okay, so this guy named Technoblade, he's like absolute legend in the Minecraft community. Like he's gonna be a pig in this. Just trust us. I don't even know. I think everybody that was in the movie knew. I don't know. That was just a little random.
I would be willing to bet Jack Black knew who he was.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say. No, and then I was gonna notice. I have a feeling we're gonna talk about some of the things that they added to it that was interesting. But I noticed that all of the mobs that died, except the zombies, dropped stuff.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
So there was one thing that kind of bothered me about it was there were some scenes that were like, and I feel like they were mostly for comedy's sake, but where like a mob would get hit by like one thing and they would die instantly. Yeah. Like I think there was a skeleton that fell into like a hole, and like that skeleton should not have died, because like, or the scene where the piglin lady like stabs the child, and it just dies in one hit.
Yeah, no,
unless she enchanted that knife with
Minecraft
sharpness 50.
Maybe.
Minecraft is a very, very, very well documented game, and it feels, to me personally, it feels like a bit of a disservice to the game, to the source material, to just kind of take the concept of Minecraft and turn it into a movie, but not carry over a lot of its actual mechanics.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I would also say, like, you can, like, there's some parts of it that you just can't be like, oh, well, you only have 10 hearts and stuff like that. How does that transfer? Although even then, like, I would be like, yeah, no, there's easier ways to show that. I don't know, like them dropping stuff and like how they handled the actual mining and crafting part, I was okay with. I didn't have any. I was like, okay, yeah, no, that. I mean, that the way they did it makes sense. To be like, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense for how they would bring that to real life. There's other ways, but like that makes sense.
Yeah. One thing that I said to Logan as we were leaving, this version of Steve doesn't seem like, he seems like knowledgeable about Minecraft, but he doesn't actually seem to know how to, I guess, optimize it more or less.
Mm-hmm.
Like the scene where he's like, oh, this is my creeper farm, like, Logan said it, but I was also thinking it, like, that is not a good creeper farm.
Mhm.
It's
Like,
not
in
even really
any
a creeper
regard.
farm. It's just a cave full of creepers.
I don't know. No, for sure. I was gonna say real quick before we, I was gonna say, I feel like, I don't know. The only thing I can make that would make sense is be like, oh well, no, but Minecraft isn't an actual thing in that world, and so there's no actual, oh, how do I make a farm? How do I do this? How do I do that? Because he was clearly more invested in just like the actual building stuff.
Yeah.
I guess he was much more in he was much more interested in like actually creating than he was optimizing or like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, because that he was exploring stuff. He just explored the Nether at the point of in the prologue. He just found it, and so it would make sense for him not to be like fully optimizing.
How would he know to
Oh
like
yeah,
the
that's a good question. So so there was a whole sequence, right, where he gives the two other guys elytras, right, which presumably means he has beaten the Ender Dragon, or at least gotten to the end, right? Because I don't know how else they would explain he got elytras, but how would he do that without having gone to the Nether?
I don't know. I'm just fine with saying they wanted to have an elytra in it, and so they had elytras. Crazy enough, with that part of the movie, that was the last inaccurate thing I was concerned about in watching it.
Hearing that though, you can tell why it's kind of annoying.
No,
to me.
yeah.
But
Yeah. I don't know.
Also, I said this in our last recording, and I'll say it again. I really don't like how they just make up new stuff for this movie instead of using pre-existing assets. Like,
yeah.
But I get the whole modding aspect. Like, the inventor kid is supposed to be like a modder for the game, but
yeah.
I don't know. They could have used what was actually in game a bit more.
Yeah, I feel like for me, like from what like you could like it was they weren't hiding it, especially what like Mojang has been trying to just make sure like, hey, creativity is like the most important part. It's like that's like hey, creativity is like one of the most important parts to us in this game. That's like what Mojang has been like. They want you to be creative. They want you to think outside of the box. And so that's where I'd be like, yeah, sure. Like, it's like, yeah, no, you could have like, I love the swiftness golem. I'm sorry, I loved it. It was such a cool idea.
Oh yeah,
I that was just a really cool idea. And so not having
I loved all of the iron golems.
Oh yeah, no, they
at that end fight, they were
beautiful. They were beautiful. I loved them. They looked so good.
I was personally more focused on how we don't have that in the game, and being that we don't have that in the game, because that'd be really cool to have that in the game.
Yeah. Oh, to be fair,
we need these in the game.
Well, to be fair, they're probably gonna do like an add-on or something. Where like, hey, you can have this, because like what they did with Pocket Edition and Bedrock, you had like the lava chicken was already a thing you could do. That my guess is they're like working on. They're going to have that at some point.
That's a Bedrock exclusive.
Well, but like
Java Edition defend for themselves.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. What I was saying is, I wouldn't be surprised if like they were going to do that at some point to all versions. Guys, I finally have food.
Well done.
They don't make add-ons for Java. Mojang doesn't make add-ons for Java. They just wait for modders to do it or don't bother.
Or I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like I have a feeling they're gonna do it somehow. Maybe not for Java, but like because like I don't know, with the Minecraft that I got, it came with Java and Bedrock, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just did that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be right back. My food's here. Give me 1 second.
You know, they could just update their game to include these things. instead of
They could.
just adding some mob variants and new plants and call it an update. Like, yeah, that's an update, but it's not really the scale that Minecraft updates used to be.
Yeah, I think because there was also how, like, I very clearly remember the bit where, like, there were zombies attacking a sheep, and it's like, but they don't do that. Like,
it would be
why
cool
would
if they
attack the
actually.
sheep?
It'd be cool if they actually updated mob behavior instead of just adding new mob variants. Like, give us something substantial, not just skin changes.
Right.
Like, give us behaviors like herd mentality, or like running away from hostile mobs. Even just anything to add more life to the game.
They
Like,
already
update
started
the animation
doing.
so
They already started doing some like herd mentality with the llamas, right? With the packs and stuff. That's a little.
That's.
I mean, yeah, I think when they introduced llamas, like, they
that's
had
been in
them
the
to
game
where they
for a
could,
while.
like, caravan.
Yeah. I don't know. They're,
Yeah, that's not the same.
yeah, maybe they do something like that. I don't know. I don't know. They might do something like that with the new mob update that's already happening.
They're not. That's what I was saying.
Oh, well, my bad.
I would like them to do that, but they're not. They're just adding new variants and calling it a day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which I appreciate. I more to add to the menagerie, but
Yeah.
it's not much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, but yeah, like I was saying, I think the whole thing was like them not using more stuff that was in the game and more stuff that isn't in the game is much more to be like, hey, you can do, like, this is creative, like, you can do all of these sort of things. It's not just, oh, what's strictly in, like, you, I don't know. I felt like that theme they were trying to put in the game, like, in the thing they put in the film was just such a prevalent theme in it that I felt like that's kind of more why they did the choices they did, instead of doing like
I think
everything in the game is always what, like, oh, everything in the game is like the main stuff you're gonna see in the movie, sort of thing, which isn't bad.
Right.
Like, I would be fine with that if there was a movie like that, but
if they were going to do like a trilogy or whatever, it would make sense to me if that were to happen, to do the first movie just base game stuff, second movie maybe then introduce those concepts. Like, the first movie just establishes the world itself, and then the second movie kind of delves deeper into it.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of the theory. That's part of, like, the theory I have. I feel they I don't know. My guess is because they have, like, so many new skins in the movie, I think they're gonna make them different characters, because they called it. It's very nitpicky, but they called it a Minecraft movie and not the Minecraft movie. So my guess is it's going to be, instead of like trilogies and stuff, it's going to be more one-offs and stuff, rather than like, oh, this is a chronological.
The reason they did that, I think their reasoning was to, like, it's not the Minecraft movie. It's not like definitively the Minecraft movie. It's just another movie based around Minecraft.
Yeah, no,
because fans have been coming up with Minecraft movie concepts for a long time before this.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, but that's why I'm thinking, like, oh, maybe they do, instead of like kind of like a trilogy, like a saga sort of thing, it's more of a bunch of like one-off movies and stuff like that. One might be more game accurate and like what we're looking for. One might be a bit less, be more wacky and stuff like that, like how this one was, rather than accurate.
Well, one thing I'll say in terms of accuracy, I feel like the most accurate thing in the whole movie was him fighting the chicken jockey.
Yep, I agree with that.
Like with
yeah.
the baby zombie, like they captured just how annoying it is to fight a baby zombie.
Yes, for sure. I don't know what you think, but I loved the Woodland Mansion and how they did it.
Oh, I think the mansion itself looked like gorgeous. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, also
Gotcha.
speaking of Enderman, the Enderman in the Woodland Mansion.
I think the Enderman visually one of the coolest things in the movie.
Yes.
It would be awesome if Enderman actually did that in the game. Like it made you hallucinate and then it came after you. That would be so cool.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah, I will say, like, it was odd how, like, it had what's the kid's name? I could never remember the kid's name.
Hank.
I don't.
Henry.
Hank, right?
Henry.
No, but like, because he had that vision where he like had all those insecurities, and it didn't feel like there was any payoff to that. You just kind of snapped
it didn't
out
really
of the
feel like
vision,
those.
and then
It didn't really feel like those insecurities were warranted, apart from the beginning where his jetpack failed because of sabotage, not by anything he did.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yeah. No, I love the Herobrine reference that they did with the eyes. I don't think it was intentional, where they had like the glowing eyes on Steve.
I
don't know.
I don't think I noticed that.
I saw it and I was
no,
like,
all the characters had that. I don't think that was.
well, yeah, no, I know. I know. I was like, oh, Herobrine. That's I don't know. That's just what I thought when I saw that little bit. But, oh, I don't know.
I think maybe we go character by character. See like review of each character.
Do you guys remember?
Real estate lady felt
Jason
really
Momoa,
unnecessary.
Natalie, the little brother,
it was
and the real estate lady.
What was it? It was like Garrett, I think. Garrett or Greg, the garbage man.
Jason Momoa's name was
Garrett.
Garrett. Yeah.
They made it to forget. Who
And
he
then
was.
it was Natalie, and then Henry, and then I don't remember the realtor lady's
His
name.
name was Hank.
Oh, was it Hank? Oh, I thought they said Henry
Yeah.
too. My bad. I thought it was both. My bad. Yeah, no. Let's start with Natalie and Hank. I feel like
the two of them were, at least for me, the two most interesting characters in the whole movie.
Yes.
Like their whole situation, and I think it's interesting for like there to be the older sister who is like, oh, I don't know much about any of this, but is still just trying to look out for her little brother, versus where he like is very intuitive with how the whole world works, so much so that he is like going beyond what feasibly should exist, at least based on what Steve understands about this world. I think those two were super interesting.
No, for sure. Like, I feel like she was trying to get him to look at the world like how it is, and then he's trying to see the world like how it could be, if that makes sense. I feel like that's what I mean. Yeah. No, like I feel no, I feel like they though were the best example of they definitely cut out some stuff for runtime. I feel like that, like, from what there was, like, sorry.
Despite how much time they spend on their like explaining them, it felt like they didn't flesh out the characters as much as they could have.
Yes. Yeah, because they, at the very beginning, like, they were in the not the overworld, but our world. Yeah, that's how I'll call it. In our world, they were in our world for a while, but like when they were there, they showed a good amount of like they did good with like the moments of a show not telling a little bit, with them moving in and everything like that, we saw that, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure, they're trying to show not tell, but then they
the
showing.
pacing ruined whatever emotional
Yeah.
impact that could have had for me.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was like, yeah, no, I think when I watched it, I was like, oh, the mom's dead. Okay. Anyway,
Oh well.
yeah,
Yeah, the pacing felt very unbalanced the whole time.
hmm
Because
yeah,
it was what?
yeah.
Like 3 minutes of Jack Black. I'm gonna go into Minecraft. Here's how Minecraft works. And then, 20 minutes of 4 different characters in the real world.
hmm
And then
The movie
the next
opening with
10-15 minutes.
the movie opening with that like play-by-play from Jack Black didn't it set the bar very, very low.
Okay.
It just kind of there's a phrase I'm looking for that I can't think of at the moment.
Underwhelming.
No, what is it?
It wasn't how
The movie-
you would have expected it to open up.
The movie kind of shot itself in the foot with that opening.
Yeah.
It just ruined the pacing for me.
hmm Yeah, no, for sure. I agree with that.
It could be looked at as this movie isn't taking itself seriously, and it wants you to know that. But
Which,
I would rather it tell an at least decent story
yeah.
over just skipping over everything for comedic effect.
I feel like what they could have done is made like a few shorts to like build up to the movie's release of Steve like exploring the place a little bit more. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been cool. I think it would be interesting to if in that similar like line of thinking, if they did like a short film that was Steve just going through like the main campaign of Minecraft and like fighting the Ender Dragon or something.
I guess. I don't know.
They could
Yeah.
make a prequel out of that.
Yes, no, for sure. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I once again, like I've said this a billion times to you guys and to you guys, audience. I'm not a video game person. And so it's hard. And so when we talk about stuff like this from a video game perspective, it's harder for me to be like, to agree with stuff like that. Me personally, I don't really want to see that just because it's not like, if you've heard of Minecraft, you basically know how to speedrun the game. Like, it has just been over, like, it's any Minecraft move, any video about Minecraft nowadays is just, hey, I'm doing a billion days, and here's how you can make all these farms and do this, all the Ender Dragon and stuff like that.
What you need to remember is that a good chunk. I'm about to die to an Enderman. A good chunk of the Minecraft fan base isn't even online. So
yes, okay, yeah, no, that is fair. That is fair. Yeah,
like
no,
a good majority of it is just out.
It's a spider.
Kids that got the game for their birthday or Christmas, and they're like, oh, this is a fun game, and I have no.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm just making a general assumption, but.
Yeah, no, but I was gonna say, even then, like, there's too many iPad kids to not like. It's what I'm trying to say is like, my point is that just Minecraft itself is it is not a new game, and it is very much like, I'm trying to figure out how to say it.
If you look at the Bedrock achievements alone, like that shows you just how many people actually play through the majority of the game.
Well, no, that's
Because
yeah.
one of the achievements is open your inventory, and there's like 30-40% of people who haven't even done that. So
Yeah, why would you need to open it, man? I don't know.
either they've only played creative mode, or they've only played games with the cheats on, or they just haven't played the game.
Yeah, which is like no, for sure. But yeah, like my point was just being like, it's not like seeing the things that we would see in like that kind of movie is not going to be like, oh, this is, I don't know, I don't know. I would have gotten bored, I think, if that's how they did it, where they did like, oh, Steve's here, he gets this, he gets that, he goes to the Nether, he goes to the end, fights the dragon and stuff like that. Kind of just because like that is like we in our own private server, like we did that already, like, and we gotten to the point where it's just more of like, hey, we're doing it. I don't know, it lost the magic to me, I think, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not as I'd rather see a movie like kind of what they did with better writing and pacing, of course, but like something like that they did where they don't go like, hey, it's a creeper. You like, they didn't even explain the creepers. They're just like, hey, well, sorry, they did, but like they didn't do it like, watch out, it's a creeper, it's gonna blow up and stuff like that. Like they did some other stuff. It's like, it's a creeper. You know what a creeper does? It blows up and stuff. You know, skeletons have bows, zombies fight you and stuff like that. Like, it was a lot of stuff like, hey, if you come in and watch this movie, you already know, like, you know the rundown of kind of like what stuff you're gonna see, which is why I enjoyed, like, especially I enjoyed like, hey, they put stuff that's not in the game in it, like, oh, the Swift Golem, this, that. It was like, oh yeah, no, I
think I liked the Swift Golem, but I think it's weird how it, because like, so like you have the one character who is like, okay, he represents the modding community, and so I'm willing to be like, okay, so him and him alone can, you know, do things that are not in vanilla Minecraft.
Yes.
But then, like, you know, they show up and Steve is like, here's everything I have. Here's these boots of swiftness that are not a thing in Minecraft.
I think those are from one of the
thing would be.
Oh, yeah, no, from Minecraft Dungeons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was not clear to me.
Some of the piglin variants, like the big thing with the cannon on its hand, that could have been from one of the spin-offs as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of like the piglins,
it would be nice if they brought at least
the main
some
lady.
It'd be nice if they brought some of the other piglin variants from Minecraft Legends to the base game, because as it stands, they can only be found in a dead spin-off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there are a ton of mobs from... Like, none of the Minecraft spin-offs that have been made so far, like Minecraft Earth, Minecraft Dungeons and Legends, like, they're all dead games. Like, they've stopped developing them. The only game they really had continual support with is this one, Minecraft. Like, it would... I understand that they want to prioritize features that most people will engage with, but it would be nice if they did something with their dead ideas.
Yes.
Instead of just leaving them in the games that they're never going to touch again.
Yeah. And I can't, like, yeah, go ahead.
They don't even need to bring all of them in. Like, they just need to... They don't need to, but they could just bring in, like, a couple things. Like the Muddy Pig or the Moo Blossom are fan favorites that are stuck in a 2015 AR game, Minecraft Earth, that everyone's forgotten about.
I didn't even know that existed, so yes, no, I agree with you. I didn't even know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, going back to what you were saying, Nick, did you pick up the thing that I did about the characters?
What about them?
On how each character represented like a different part of the fan base and stuff like that. Like, oh, we got the kid that loves modding. Oh, we got the person that just likes to build the cute little houses and stuff like that. We got the person like to train all the dogs and stuff. Then we got like the old hardcore veteran gamers that just want to enjoy the game and have fun and kick ass and stuff like that. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think so, but I think it was less clear for some of the characters.
Yes.
Like Natalie, I didn't feel like she fit super clearly into any one of those archetypes.
Yeah. Well, I felt it was a little more like, hey, I know what you mean. I was gonna say she's much more of like, hey, I just want to build stuff, like how they did the mushroom house. That's what I was gonna say. Like,
was she the one that built it?
It was either her
or
or
like just her.
It was either her or the real estate girl. It could have been both, but like,
maybe.
I don't know.
Oh.
I just assumed it was her, so that might have been bad on me.
To me, it seemed like it was like the both of them that did it.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I noticed that when I was like, okay, that's cool. Well, like, okay, yeah, no, I see. I could see like, oh, these are what they're trying to do.
I was going to say something before my headphones decided to stop working. I'm all for nuance. I am not a huge fan of hard archetypes and stereotypes. So I am 100% for nuance, but in order for nuance to work, you have to really flesh out the characters.
Yes.
And because they didn't really have the time to do that in this movie, any nuance they would have had is just non-existent.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, yeah, no, like we were, yeah, no, like I was saying, like the worst. I feel like the biggest part was just, oh, like there was just a lot of parts where like, oh, they clearly were. There was supposed to be more, but I feel like they changed it from like the 2.5 hour time slot to an hour and a half. I don't think that's what happened, but that's what it feels like. It's like, oh no, you need to make it this long, this long instead of that long, so you have to change it and stuff like that. I feel like, yeah.
Also, I want to say for the viewers, as an aside, we keep interrupting each other because we have a lot to say.
Yes, absolutely.
Like we're not trying to be rude. We have a lot to say. We have a lot of thoughts.
Yeah, no,
if we don't interrupt each other, we're never going to be able to say anything. So
yes, I will just ramble on and on into oblivion. So yes, please interrupt me. Yeah, no, like, yeah, I would want to see. I don't know. It was just as you were saying, we have a lot to say. That's kind of like random. Like, yeah, no, I mean, we basically talked about the things. Oh my god, it is raining from like an 8x2 block span of this just not being a Badlands biome. It's like, do you see this, Logan? Or you're not near me?
I'm not currently over there.
Yeah, like it's raining right now.
Wait, here, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna see what you're talking about.
Here, come to where I am. It's raining right now in a little stretch of land, but nowhere else. And so you're not in. You see it?
Like, where at?
Right here. Look that way. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's just
see.
It's just rain and then it just stops. Which, like, I don't know why this little bit of land is a different biome, but it is. Oh wait, that means the dirt will look different. Or the grass block.
Oh, I'm seeing it. It's saying savanna, and then the biome goes to river.
River biome?
How long has there been a river biome?
I don't know.
Since rivers were a thing? Since rivers were in the game?
Oh. I've never. Okay.
They're-
I don't know. I guess I
They're
always thought they were just
one of
kind of
the-
tied into whatever biome they were.
Yeah.
They're
They
one
were
of the
just part
main.
of the generation, but
whoa.
not considered a biome upon themselves.
They're one of the main components of squid farms. So
Squid Farm. Please laugh.
please clap.
Please clap. Please. No, but yeah, I mean, that's basically everything I was like. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of things they could have changed. There's a lot of different ways it could have gone. Me personally, I was fine with the way it was. I didn't hate it. It could have gone a lot better, for sure. But yeah, I still liked it. I still had fun with it. It was still fun to watch. As many flaws it had, I still enjoyed it. And if you watching disagree
I
with
would say
me,
the same.
and if you watching disagree with me, you can go fight Nick right now at 128 46th Street.
Hey, whoa.
To wrap my thoughts up in a neat little bow, it was enjoyable. It would be nice if they actually focused on storytelling a bit better, but other than that, it was fine.
Yeah. No, it was fine. Yep. No, that is what I would say. It was fine. I would watch it again. If someone invited me, I would go watch it again, probably. Well, Nick has made iron. Is that iron armor, or is that just armor in general?
That is iron armor.
And I found more diamonds.
Great, awesome.
Oh, great. Love that.
You're already... You can see... I'm glad that you guys haven't seen our personal world, but there's already... It's the same classism. It's the same classism. Logan's in the Diamond Age, Nick's in the Iron Age, I'm in the Lither Age, just making a little house in my cave.
What do you mean? On the other server, I'm in the Netherite Age.
Well,
Yeah, Nick's above me with that.
Sorry. Logan's the best, Nick's doing better, I'm in last place. Sorry, that's what I meant. Sorry. Oh, now you're coming into my cave, huh? I see. You we decided
there you are. I wanted to say hi.
Hi. I'm mining away. But
Mining away.
yeah. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys noticed. You guys saw the post-credit scenes with Alex and the villager, right? I think we talked about it already, but yeah, you saw it.
Yeah, the one that I so accurately predicted.
Yes. The voice of the villager was done by Matt Berry, who you guys, the audience, you guys too probably know as one of the vampires in oh, I am acting so smart, but I immediately forget it. It's like something in the shadows or something like that. It's a popular little office style show with vampires and stuff. But yeah, no, I noticed the voice and I had to look up. I was like, oh yeah, it's him. But yeah.
I'm very curious about the whole Jeep Grand Cherokee bit. Like, I can't tell if this was like
that's from
to
another
promote
movie.
Jeep. What is?
The Jeep Grand there's another movie she's in where she does the same thing where she hits a guy with her car. The actress that plays the Oh, there's a zombie and I'm on half a heart. Ooh, I'm so good at this. Ow! Oh, and did you... Oh, someone moved the bed. You broke the bed, Logan, and moved it somewhere else, and I was there. Oh. It's not your fault.
I think I counted at least 6 or 7 times in the theater where Logan or I would lean over and just go skill issue in response to something that the characters did.
Of course.
Well, I'm down in a cave and I don't know where I came from, so that's fun.
So you fortified
You know
this little spot over here. Oh, lovely.
Oh,
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
You got your own kit. Oh, and you have to. Okay,
Thank-
well.
Yeah. I went out and found some dogs.
Well, we know. I think we know. Say what you want about characters, but I think we know exactly what stereotypes of Minecraft players we all are, at the very least.
I also have dogs.
Well, yes. No, I was saying more dogs is like, oh, he's been doing a lot more than I have, rather than OPS dogs. Everybody's doing better than me. Moral of the story. But I could be doing
Maybe
a
you should
lot
actually
better.
play the game.
Or I could do a lot better if you guys just liked and subscribed. Just go down to the little
Hey.
thing below. Oh, wow. Great. Awesome. But yeah, no, if you guys have anything else you want to say, I think that wraps up this episode.
Oh, Sky.
Um,
Ooh, zombie.
Scott.
ooh.
I love how I sent you all my a lot of good clips of footage and you just never used them. That was cool of you.
Wow, I know what part of this episode's getting cut. Wow, really? No, what do you mean? Oh. Yeah, literally, I was talking with Nick earlier, but no, literally, I finished exporting both parts, and then I realized that I was like, oh, I completely forgot to do all of that. But it got to the point where, like, I'm not going to spend all this time to re-edit and do all that again. I got lazy. That egg on my face. I have to reorganize my inventory. At least I got copper from it. Where's my pickaxe? Where's my pickaxe? Yeah, no, but unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about with the movie before we say goodbye.
No mumbo jumbo. 0 out of 10.
Yes. No. Agreed. No mumbo jumbo.
Shame.
Yeah. No. Justice for mumbo jumbo. But yeah, I think that wraps up this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. After we record this, I'm going to go straight into editing this. There wasn't a lot that I wanted to edit. I want to edit with this one. I want to make it more of a raw one. Not a lot of edits. We might cut a little bit of stuff just for time-wise. Mostly a lot of Nick's comments, horrible comments where he just calls us horrible words and stuff like that. That's going to be cut out for sure. And Nick can't argue because that's going to be cut too. So, but if you want to hear his response, you can check out his channel at that one guy 426 on YouTube. And if you want to check out Logan, he does a lot of lovely music. You can check him out at HB Logan Music. Capital. I don't know why I was going to spell it. You can do it, and I'm going to link it right here. But yeah, once again, I'm RK.
Yeah, decent music at best.
Decent music. Well, I was trying to talk you up. Okay, well, I was trying to talk you up, but okay, never mind then. But yeah, once again, I'm RK.
I'm Nick.
Mumbo jumbo.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. We'll redo that. I'm so sorry. We'll redo that. Well, this is the one edit we're doing in the video. Sorry. Once again, I'm RK.
I'm Nick.
Justice for mumbo jumbo.
And bye.